You know, Mr. Imaginary Cameraman, I was thinking the name Lance is hardly used these days. The other day I saw someone, his name tag actually said Lance, and I thought that's not a very common name anymore. But you know, back in medieval times, they used to use Lance a lot. Oh, hello everyone, Brian Richards here. Welcome back to my channel. I apologize, I was talking to my imaginary cameraman, but I know you didn't come here to learn about common names or not so common ones. Nope, you actually came here because you wanted to learn another self-working card trick. Am I right? You know I'm right. Well, anyway, if you have a deck of cards, get it out, because let's get into today's amazing trick. Check this out. A deck of cards, you can actually shuffle it, give it a little mix up. You can cut the deck so the cards are well mixed up. And you're going to now ask a volunteer to pick a number between 10 and 20, any number between 10 and 20. So let's say they pick the number 12. What we're going to do is we're going to count down 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And again, they could have picked any number there. And since they picked 12, we're going to take the two digits of 12 and we're going to add them together. So 12 is 1 and 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. Very good. Very good at math. We're going to count down to the third card. Check this out. 1, 2, and look. It's an ace. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's see if we can do this again. Maybe ask a different volunteer to pick a number between 10 and 20. Let's say this time, this volunteer number 2 says 14. We're going to count out 14 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And again, since it was 14, we're going to take the two digits of 14, add them together. 1 plus 4 is 5. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check it out. There's ace number 2. How crazy. But let's try it again. Maybe have another volunteer. Pick a number between 10 and 20. This time, let's say the volunteer chooses 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Again, they have a free choice. And since it's 17, we're going to take the two digits of 17. 1 and 7 is 8. Oh, you're really working your math skills there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Check it out. That's ace number 3. And one more time. Let's have another number picked between 10 and 20. Maybe this person goes low and decides to go with 11. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, since 11 was picked, we take the two digits. 1 plus 1 is, yeah, that's the hardest one, 2. 1 and 2. There is ace number 4. We managed to find all 4 aces. And again, the volunteer can pick any number, and it works every single time. Okay, this is such a great trick. It uses a very similar concept that was also used in a trick I taught earlier called Further Than That. And it's just a very simple math trick. So let's get right into it. You're going to get out your 4 aces. And what you're going to do is count down 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Take these 4 aces, put them on top of the rest of the deck, and then take these 9 cards and put them on top. That will make it so that the 4 aces are in position 10, 11, 12, and 13. All right, and as long as that's set up, you're ready to go. You can have this in a box. I always recommend setting up your deck of cards before you are in front of your audience. This way, it doesn't look like you're doing anything funny. So it's set up, ready to go. You have it in your box. Take it out. If you want to, you can do a shuffle as long as you do not affect the top 14 cards, right? I guess. Right, 14 cards. So if you want to do a riffle shuffle, you can do that as long as you leave a good chunk of cards at the top. Another shuffle you can do, which I did in my performance, is you just basically take a chunk off the bottom, and you do basically a face forward, if you will, overhand shuffle. So you can take cards from the middle and then shuffle them onto really technically the bottom of the deck, which does not affect your top section of the deck. And then a third thing you could do is a false cut. Of course, I just did a false triple cut where I take the top 1/3, put it to my left, Next 1/3 I put in the middle, and the bottom 1/3 I put to my right. And then I just pick up the left packet, put it on top of the middle, on top of the right. By doing that, it has not changed the order of the cards. Those aces are still in their position of 10, 11, 12, and 13. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a volunteer to pick a number between 10 and 20. Now, they can't pick 10 and they cannot pick 20. It's got to be in between, so they can pick 11 up to 19. So let's say they pick 13. We're going to count down 13 cards. You're going to reverse the order as you count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Put this pile aside for a moment. Pick up the pile you just dealt, and you explain now that you chose 13, we're going to take the two digits of 13, which is a 1 and a 3. We're going to add them together. 1 plus 3 is 4. We're going to count down to the fourth card, and what you're about to see is amazing. 1, 2, 3, and then you turn over the fourth card, and to everyone's amazement, there will be an ace. Now this packet in your hand, you want to put on top of the packet you just dealt, the small packet you just dealt on the table, and then you're going to pick up this whole packet, you're going to put it on top of the rest of the deck, and you're now set to do this trick again. Have another number picked. Let's say this person picks 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Then you're going to take up this packet, pick it up. 1 plus 5 is 6. Going to count to the sixth card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my friends, there's ace number 2. Again, this packet in your hand has to go on the packet you just dealt. This then gets picked up, put on the rest of the deck. And you're now already set up to do this again a third time. Again, they could pick a different number. Let's say they pick 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Put this packet aside. Pick up the packet you just dealt. 1 plus 9 is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There's ace number 3. Again, this packet gets put on top of this packet, gets put on top of this packet, and you're going to do this one more time. Maybe the last person decides to count to choose 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Put this packet aside. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1, and there is ace number 4. My friends, that right there is truly amazing. Isn't that a great trick? I love it. And you know what's really cool? You can actually use this as a beginner trick, and then if you have another 4 ace trick you want to do, this is kind of a way of producing the 4 aces. But it's kind of like you're producing the 4 aces at the number that whatever number they pick. And I think it's super fun. So if you enjoyed this trick, and I hope you did, do hit like. Please do subscribe to my channel if you have not done so yet. And also, if you don't mind, please share my channel with other budding magicians that you may know. And if you have any kids or grandkids down the road, maybe you might want to consider the name Lance. I'm just suggesting it.